CD from Germany. He says, what's your advice to the students who live in non-Muslim countries? And they have to go through the normal schooling system, which involves studying Darwinism, atheism, kufr, free mixing, sexual learning or education, going to the same swimming pool, boys and girls, and having their PE classes, all the filth that you can think of, according to us Muslims. So what's your advice? Well, akhi, the advice is, one, migrate. Leave that disbelieving country and their benefits and their nice social system and the wealth you can get. Run with your religion. If you're unable to do this, collaborate as to the best of your ability to build Muslim schools. If it does not exist. If it exists, take your kids and put them in Muslim schools. Even if it's far, even if it's expensive. At least give them the environment to be brought up as proud Muslims, not as distorted individuals who don't know whether they're kafir or Muslims, whether they're Westerners or from their origin country. It's a melting pot that they put all filth and trash in it to bring up what we see in their country. No, you want your children to become proud Muslims and good citizens, but their Islam comes first, not their passport or nationality. If this is not possible, then collaborate to get your kids to build schools for Muslim children, with businessmen, with donors, with whatever. If this is not possible, you have to give your children homeschooling and not allow them to go to such environment, because at the end of the day, you're putting them into the fire. You're putting them in the furnace. No. If you put them in public schools, you have no control on what they learn. And they don't have the filtering system that prevents them. And they're young. And it's free mixing. Everybody's partying. Everybody's having sex. Even girls in the age of 12 or 13 years of age lose their virginity and they think it's good. If you're 15 and not lost it yet, there's something wrong with you. If you're a boy and you're 15 or 16 and not lost yours, there's something wrong. Are you gay? When are you going to come out of the closet? And you can say whatever you want about LGBTQ, FYZ. All of this filth is there. What are you doing there? Oh, Sheikh, I have to work. I have to make money. I'd like to have a 50-inch LCD screen. I need to have membership for Netflix. You want this dunya? Enjoy it. But don't complain and come after 10, 15 years and crying to the shuyukh and to the da'is and to the scholars saying, oh, my girl, my daughter, my beloved daughter ran away with her boyfriend. Oh, my son is gay. He's not a man anymore. Or he's a drug addict. This is the norm. People there say, hey, they'll come after 10, 20 years back to normal. They're disbelievers, they're kafir. And most likely they will say, take him to a psychiatrist. He will fix him. The psychiatrist is the one who made him like that in the first place. So I would highly recommend any Muslim parents to think twice about staying in a kafir country. Now, don't put hurdles, say, oh, there's no Muslim country that would accept me. There are tens of Muslim countries, but you're looking for something that is equivalent to Canada, to Europe, to America, in everything, and this is not possible. Take care of their Islam and their Iman. This is your priority. Okay, you don't have the financial ability now, plan, at least for 2 years, 3 years from now, so that you can save and move back to your original country, and Allah knows best. As my son holds a Canadian passport, or my sons, they hold Canadian passports. They have many advantages if they study there rather than in the Middle East, like better jobs, better education, etc. As a mother, I'm afraid to send them as their deen, their religion, their religious commitment is not firm enough yet, but they really want to go, and my husband wants them to go as well. Kindly guide. I personally would not advise you to send them unattended. Life for those who were brought up in the Middle East, when they're exposed to fitna, temptation, everything is free, everything, you can do whatever you want in these non-Muslim countries. It is dangerous. You cannot ask someone who is in his teens, who's full of energy, to sit and lower his gaze 24/7. He may manage to do that for the first couple of weeks, but then everything in class, at the campus, at the dormitory, everything around him calls him for fitna. And the more conservative you are, the greater the fitna is. Every single week, come, we have a party Friday night, we have a party Saturday night, we're doing this, we're going out, and temptation is there. Being alone is even more dangerous. So I hear you, and I feel what you are talking about. I would not advise you to do this. But unfortunately, it's not always paved with roses. So they have to go and study somewhere. And where you are residing, most likely they will not get a seat or a chance. So a win-win situation would be get them married and let them go with their wives. Or if you can, go with them, live with them, monitor them as you do back here, and inshallah, Allah would save them and protect them.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Sheikh, what would be the ruling on a person who goes from a Muslim country like Bangladesh to a Kafir country for the purpose of studying?
The scholars say that traveling to a non-Muslim country is, generally speaking, not permissible if there are dangers and risks involved. And if there is a legitimate reason, then this is permissible for a temporary period of time. What are these legitimate reasons? They say, like studying, something that is not found, or the quality of it is not found except in these Kafir countries. So you want to study medicine, and you know that in Bangladesh, medicine is not to a top-notch science that can be taught and gained in there. So you decide to go to UK, to Europe, or to North America, for example. But if you want to study, let's say, business administration or normal things that you can study anywhere, then no, this is not a legitimate reason for you to go and study abroad. Among the legitimate reasons, business. You want to go and buy products, establish companies, get technology for factories, etc. This requires you going to these countries. There's no problem in that. Also, seeking medical assistance. So you go there for treatment. In your country or in other Muslim countries, they're not so advanced to reach the level of curing such an illness. You go to such places, there is no problem in that, and Allah Azza wa Jal knows best.